Segment 1. Suddenly the sky erupted with massive flames and a gigantic object emerged. People scattered in fear of the unexpected creature. This UFO broke through the atmosphere and covered the entire city. Meanwhile, the U.S. military command was in chaos. Hours earlier, they detected an object a quarter the size of the moon speeding toward Earth. Unsure if it was friend or foe, a high-orbit military satellite collided with it and was instantly destroyed. Then, the giant ship released dozens of smaller ships into Earth's atmosphere. The Air Force sent reconnaissance planes to observe, but they flew into the flames caused by the ship's friction with the atmosphere, and all crew members perished. The U.S. military dispatched their elite fighter squadron toward the alien ship. On the captain's command, the squadron launched missiles from all directions. To their shock, human weapons were ineffective. The ships had energy shields that human weapons couldn't penetrate. The alien ship then released numerous small fighters, swarming like locusts, also shielded. The U.S. fighters couldn't harm them and were eventually overwhelmed. The disparity in strength was too great, and a direct confrontation was futile. They had no choice but to retreat, but the alien Segment 6 fighters relentlessly pursued them, determined to annihilate the U.S. forces. In the end, only one pilot, Steven, remained. He fled to a narrow mountain peak in the Nevada desert, using his exceptional flying skills and calm judgment to evade deadly attacks. As his plane ran out of fuel, he parachuted to safety. The alien fighter, blinded by the terrain, crashed into the hillside. Steven angrily approached the alien ship, opened its hatch, and found a tentacled creature cursing as it crawled out. Steven knocked it out with a punch, packed it in his parachute, and dragged it toward the base. After a difficult journey, they encountered a convoy of refugees. Steven stopped a car and joined them heading to the base. Meanwhile, the president and his team arrived at the hidden Area 51 in Nevada. Segment 7. At the base, they descended to the 24th underground level and finally saw the mysterious facility. The president was furious that the country had a secret base hidden from him. The base's director showed them the ship and alien specimens from the 1947 Roswell incident. Dr. Oken explained that the aliens were physically weak, but their armor was incredibly strong. Remarkably, the aliens communicated via brainwaves. Since David had successfully decoded the alien ship's signal, the president tasked him with studying the ship to find the alien's weakness. Captain Smith also brought the alien to the base. Initially, the guards refused entry, but Smith's trophy scared them into letting him in. Once inside, Dr. Oaken began examining the alien. Segment 8. They discovered the alien wore a layer of armor. As they removed it, the alien awoke and reacted, causing everyone to retreat in fear. When the doctor attempted to continue the dissection, the alien used brainwaves to damage the equipment and killed the doctor's colleague. The president arrived just in time to witness this. The alien seized the opportunity to control the doctor's body, demanding the president release him. The president still hoped for peace, but the alien declared that all humans must die, emitting a piercing sound wave that attacked the president. His head felt like it was exploding and he collapsed. The general quickly drew his gun and killed the alien, restoring the president to normal. The president learned of the aliens' plan. They were like locusts, plundering resources from different planets, and Earth was their next target. They had previously sent scout ships to Earth and knew everything about us. Segment 9. Some scout ships had crashed on Earth and were recovered by humans. If the aliens succeeded in their invasion, Earth would lose all life. The general suggested using nuclear weapons to destroy the enemy. The president had hesitated, not wanting to use nukes on his own soil, but now had no choice. The armed squadron set out with nuclear bombs. After launching the nukes, they watched them explode near the ship, cheering. However, observers reported that the alien ship remained intact. Earth's strongest weapons couldn't harm the enemy, leaving everyone in despair. Meanwhile, David had cracked the alien ship's system, but it couldn't damage the enemy. Feeling powerless, his father advised him to take care of his health, which suddenly inspired David. He realized he needed to make the alien ship sick. David immediately gathered the team. Segment 10, they began testing. David had a soldier shoot a soda can on the ship, but the can remained unharmed due to the shield. Then, David uploaded a computer virus to the ship and had the soldier shoot again. This time, the can was blown away. The ship's shield had vanished. Everyone was amazed. David explained his plan. He would upload the virus to the alien mothership. Once infected, the virus would spread to other ships, disabling their shields, allowing Earth's weapons to destroy them. Captain Smith volunteered to pilot the crashed small ship to the mothership to plant the virus. The president approved the plan and sent it via Morse code to the world, rallying all nations' air forces for a counterattack. All countries set aside past grievances and united against the aliens. On this day, Segment 11. It was America's Independence Day. Before departing, the president gave an inspiring speech. With the Air Force nearly wiped out from previous battles, the president, a former pilot, personally joined the fight, ready for a life-or-death struggle with the aliens. Meanwhile, David and Smith boarded the alien ship and flew to the mothership in space. As they approached, they saw the alien army assembled, ready to raid Earth. The small ship entered the mothership and began docking. David seized the moment and uploaded the virus. Simultaneously, the president-led Air Force launched an attack. They first fired a missile, but the ship's shield was still active. Everyone thought the virus plan had failed and turned back. But the president, unwilling to give up, tried again. The second missile successfully exploded on the alien ship. The shield was gone. The crowd cheered as the fighters, Segment 12, returned, unleashing a barrage of missiles. The alien ship was blown apart, releasing small ships to intercept. But without shields, the small ships were vulnerable. A fierce battle ensued in the sky. As the Air Force fought fiercely, they ran out of missiles, yet the alien ship remained largely undamaged. The fighters needed to return quickly for more ammo. The alien ship was gathering energy for an attack. The president fired his last missile, but it missed the target. As the alien ship's energy buildup neared completion, an old pilot flew his fighter into the launch port, the ship's weak spot. A massive explosion followed, destroying the alien ship completely. The counterattack was a resounding success. Meanwhile, in space, David and Smith left a nuclear bomb on the alien mothership and narrowly escaped. Segment 13. The nuke exploded inside the mothership, shattering it into countless pieces, engulfing Smith's small ship. Fortunately, the small ship was sturdy enough to fly back safely. The two heroes landed on Earth unharmed. Humanity had finally won the battle to protect Earth. But where did the aliens come from? And will they give up? Stay tuned for the next exciting episode.